Let's do this. Episode 2, Road to a Montage. Usually when I start off on a game, I like to go for initial bank. That's why I like to haul ass, get to a bank spot, and try to get the game going with some good banks. But unfortunately, I missed it right there. But then, wait, what the fuck? What the hell just happened? That was kind of weird. Let's go back and check out super slow-mo. Okay, I stab this guy right here. Throw a tomahawk. Looks like it bounces off his shoulder. And I got that guy over there. Let's see this again in theater mode. Holy shit. This is gold right here. This stuff like that. Look at that. Off his dead body. Up into the air and onto this guy. That is great. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Let's gotta see that one more time. Look at this crap. Off his, oh, that's off his shoulder pad. See, this stuff like this never happens to me. Like, honestly, like that. This is probably the first dead body bank I got. And that's, like, honestly, when that first happened, I was kind of like, alright, I threw a tomahawk like about 30 seconds ago. Why the hell did I, or 20 seconds, whatever. Why the hell did I just get a kill now? And then I went back to theater mode and I watched that and I was like, holy shit. So anyways, getting back to the gameplay. This isn't pretty. This is a pretty bad gameplay, but there's a couple banks in here that I want you guys to see. And see this situation right here. Like, I was looking to try to bank him with something, but he was kind of moving around a little too much. So I just had to just take the opportunity just to get the easy kill, just to keep things going, keep the game flowing. But anyways, this gameplay is not pretty. I think I go 10 and 22. But you can see I'm going for a lot of banks, and I'm just trying to keep the flow going and keep the bank shots going, and hoping that I get a couple of lucky kills, a couple of good kills, because I'm on the fly bank, stuff like that. I mean, as you see, I just keep. I mean, that guy was like 1 second ahead of. No, I would have hit him. So I don't even know where that guy came from. But anyways, I kind of want to get into the talk of what the different kind of banks are, and there's the trick shot banks where you know, you're kind of posted up in an area. Look at this guy. Just, oh my god, that was horrible. It just jumps out of nowhere and gets me. The trick shot banks where you're kind of set up in a position where you're gonna do some crazy kind of bank shot. Then you got your tactical banks, and then you got your show banks. You know, and the show banks I call like fillers. They're just quick, simple little banks that are pretty cool. But they're not gonna make a whole montage if you make a whole montage of it. You got to have your amazing banks, and you got to have your filler banks, and you got to have your trick shot banks and stuff like that. And that's kind of what makes a montage. You know, I mean, you can't really have a 4 or 5 minute montage full of just these amazing banks. Look at this one. That right there. That's a filler bank, because that's a good bank. I mean, that's just kind of like, I knew the enemy was coming that way, and you know, I just executed it, and that's a good bank. That's definitely going in the montage. But it's a filler bank. It's good, but it's not the best. But it fills up time, and it fills up those dead spaces in between the amazing banks. So what you do when you make a montage, you start off with some really good banks, and then you put these little fillers in them, and it keeps it going, and it makes sure that the audience doesn't lose attention, and keeps them interested, because these little banks are pretty much what makes the montage, you know, gives it that flow and stuff. So as you can see, I'm trying to go for that bank off that post, which I've been trying for so long, and it's just kind of, one of my chance banks. You know, it's like I got to make sure that the enemy's there at that certain time, and it, you know, it'll happen sooner or later. I'll hit it. I'm not worried about it. I'll hit it. And but that's pretty much. And then you got your tactical banks, which in my episode 3 I'm going to show you exactly what a tactical bank is. I'm not going to really go into detail too much about what that is right now, because I want to show you guys a demonstration of it. So right now, like the first bank that I got, that went off the dead body, that was just like pure luck, and I'm just like, I was just taken away by what happened right there. Then you got your little filler banks, and you know, you got to make sure that when you do make these montages, that you put in the best stuff that you can. But you got to space it out. You can't put, you know, these 5 insane banks and then a bunch of regular banks at the end. You got to space them out, put the little fillers in between, and just make sure that the montage has a good flow to it. So I mean, as you can see right now, I'm staying in that courtyard, because that's pretty much the high traffic area on this map. That's pretty much where everybody's going to go to fight. So that gives me the best opportunity to get bank shots here. Wait, no, not this one. This is just a fail. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that you want to make sure that you stay in the high traffic area to get these banks and to give yourself these opportunities to to do something amazing. And if you stay in that area, you're going to get killed a lot. You're definitely going to get killed a lot. But one thing about being a good bank shot person, or good bank shotter, is you can't be scared to die. Horrible. You cannot be scared to die, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen a lot. And what that does is that creates a certain type of freedom in your mind to just be like, I'm going to get the hell out there. I'm going to put myself out in the mix. I'm going to put myself out there, and I'm just going to go for it. And if I die, oh well. I'm going to keep going to that same exact spot until I hit that bank, or until I get that clip. So that's what you're seeing from me. You're seeing me constantly going back to that same spot over and over again. I keep getting killed and keep getting killed. But you know what? Sooner or later, the opportunity is going to present itself, and I'm going to execute it, and it's going to give me that perfect clip and that awesome bank. See right here is bad, because this is a perfect example. I keep going back to that spot. But the thing is I'm just waiting for that dead time right there where there's no enemies, so I can get myself into position to hit that bank. And that's what you got to do. You got to keep grinding at it. You got to keep doing it. You got to keep pushing yourself, and not worry about stats, and not worry about your KD. There's a time for to try to win a game, and then there's a time to go for your clips. And I do both. There's games where I want to go out there and I want to kick ass and I try my hardest and I want to win. But there's times where I'm like, I got my YouTube channel, I got everything going good. I got to make these montages, so I got to go out there and put all that stuff aside and go for these clips. See, here's a filler bank right here. Here's another one off the ceiling. See, that was a cool one. I got stunned at that time, and it was a cool little filler bank. It's not something that's amazing, but it's something that people are like, oh, that was pretty cool. And it'll keep the montage going, and it'll keep people interested in what's going on. So anyways, that's it for episode 2. I hope you guys really enjoy these. Like I said, you're gonna see these clips in the montage, so at the final product, just wait. It's gonna be awesome, and I'm really happy that you guys are with me, to see how everything goes, and see how I play, and see the very final product of this montage. And episode 3 is definitely coming soon, and it's gonna be great. All right, take it easy.